達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達俺たち何チーム友達お好み焼き食うつる阪神腹いっぱい飯はうまい一人じゃ寂しいし電話来たりかけ直した後すぐ行く会いに チーム友達混ざり合いちぎりかわしちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろ
content to watch, so that's why I do it.
Okay, and tell us about some tips that you have for people going into Random Rec.
So I can really only speak on, people who play point guard mainly going into Random Rec. Now, when you go into Random Rec on a point guard build, the main thing that I would say is to be aggressive, but also in the first quarter, definitely be some like a playmaker, or pass first type of point guard, because you want to get your team involved immediately. When you're taking the ball up the court, have your icons pulled up at all times. If you have your icons pulled up while you're dribbling the ball up the court, you can hit your teammates quick. Sometimes they'll even cut back door, and since you have your icons pulled up, you can hit them for a quick little bucket. As a point guard, if you make a couple bad decisions, you're going to be iced out immediately. So.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Harrison Durant. Together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And for Orlando, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Then it's Wendell Carter, then there's Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the power forward position. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest style slams here tonight. And of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Here's Carter. That one is off. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham with the ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the patience of Cunningham. Working in the pick and roll always seems to get to his spot.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Cunningham. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Suggs with it. He's watched by Cunningham. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Just a high IQ offensive force. I really enjoy watching Harris operate in the two-man game. He reads it so well.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. Paulo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through the first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Suggs outside. Pass to Bane. The shot. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Harris. Cunningham passes to Duran. Pistons keep it alive. Harris outside. Goes back up. The rebound by Carter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
Count it.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Orlando calls timeout. The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for De Silva. Black's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Suggs. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. And LeVert subbed in for Robinson. Back to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Thompson. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Stewart, and that's off the glass and in.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Jones. There's the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Magic. Penda.
Defended by Thompson. Isaac outside. Shoots over Holland. Rebound Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
Here's Holland. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Batase.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Black, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
The first free throw is good. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Cunningham. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Indiana.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the board. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Here's Jones, following the score by Detroit. Black, left side. The putback. three-point land.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Holland. Pass to Stewart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Cunningham against Jones. And that one, good.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Then it's Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the fourth. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Shoots. The rebound by Detroit. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Magic trail by 9. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet. Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone where I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Duren against Carter. Clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet. Duren, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 6 points for Jalen Duren.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Bain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
In terms of two-way guards, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Howard's checked in for Wagner. Duren, no good. Magic trail by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Good D by Duren. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jenkins. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Carter. And here's Bain. Ivy defends. And the basket by Bain. Bain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Right side, Robinson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to De Silva. Here's Carter. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Detroit calls timeout. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for De Silva. Black's checked in for Bain.
2 minutes remaining.
And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Thompson passes to LeVert. Cunningham on the wing, defended by Jones. The Magic have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Black with it, working on Thompson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. The finish! And Cunningham throws it down.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Magic trail by 4. Jones, the pass to Black. Now Isaac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And here comes the coach's
Second
challenge.
team foul.
He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And here's Jones. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Cunningham drives in. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Howard. Yet to see a basket. Bataze, the pass to Jones. The 3. That shot is off. And so it's Detroit, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominant
32.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham the first half. He had... And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center position.
You know, Harris isn't just a jump shooter. He's also skilled at finding avenues to the rim.
To the inside, Suggs. And he slams it in one-handed.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Duren. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic trail by 6. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Bain with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Wagner. Counted. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothered interior defense.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Cunningham passes to Duran. In transition, the Magic on the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot his hair.
The size of Carter is a factor. Stifling him inside just isn't easy.
Orlando is shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Ivy's checked in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. And that one's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Suggs. Knocked loose. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Detroit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Jenkins. Outside Robinson for 3. Buries it from 3. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Ivy. Yep, that one's good. Ivy's got his first 2 points. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Robinson, and LeVert subbed in for Jenkins. Outside Jones. Orlando moving the ball around. Now Black. Still no points. Just 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Ivy. Up and in on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Pistons lead.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, D.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Ivy against Jones. Here's Stewart. Shots blocked. Here's Black. He's checked by LeVert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control. Really tough to get past him, B.A.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. It's stolen by Isaac. And it's Orlando on the break. The shot's good. 5 points in the game.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Back to Ivy. And he banks in the layup. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bataze. Back to Jones. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Outside Jones. Over Cunningham. No good on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Detroit on top, leading by 7. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Howard in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duran.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duran. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guy.
Magic trail by 9. Now here's Suggs. Carter with it. Back to Suggs. Carter on the wing. Clock at 4. Off target with the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
LeVert outside. Over Bain. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Howard, the pass to Suggs. Now Howard. Shoots over Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and will overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.V. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Howard. There's the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap.
Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Pass to De Silva. On the wing, Bain. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. On the wing, Suggs. Shoots from 14. And too long on the shot. The Pistons lead by 11. Robinson on the wing. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Cunningham.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Timeout on the court.
Orlando calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Bain, no good. For Detroit. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Down low. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris finds Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Over Bain. That one's wide left.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Rebounded by the Pistons. And now the Pistons in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, this is why you run offense through Cunningham. He's a creator.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 15-point game. And stolen by Cunningham. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the basket by Bain.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
To the left wing. Pass to Thompson. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. No good from outside. Detroit leading by 13. Durant, the pass to Harris. Back to Durant. Stolen by Carter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Pistons.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there, and even harder to contest the shot without foul.
From deep, Bain. And it's Harris with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Here's De Silva. Good. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Takes my eye, I lift my head, blinded by, feel my way in front, moves away so fast, fall down to
go.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Anaheim, Luka Doncic. Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Luka Doncic. Home team. At the line for two, Jalen Rose. Home team foul, Jalen Rose. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Anaheim, Harry McDonald. 2 shots. Jalen Rose. Home team foul. Jalen Rose. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Anaheim, Victor. Larry Bird, 3 points. That's the end of the game. Thank you everyone for making it out to the game, and we hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we will see you.
I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me. To influence, I turn your castle into a ruin. Sell it a season in the Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul? Yeah, this track ought to wake them up, call it.
It'll be a turnover. Anaheim ball. Charging foul called on Luka Doncic. First personal foul, first team foul.
Victor Wembanyama.
team foul. Nenad Kirstich. First personal foul. Shooting for Anaheim. Second violation. Anaheim ball. Home team foul. Russ Cheney. First personal foul. Second team foul. Victor Weber. Home team. It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to your home team. Team foul. Russ Cheney. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Anaheim. Seagrist. Home team foul. Russ Cheney. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Anaheim. Seagrist. 2 shots. Home team.
As the wireless section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the best.
That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.
Cash out, but I never committed. What I do? Hey, I got. Blood so strong, can't take it back. I'm in a mix with rain. Taking it wrong. Hey, I gotta be by myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich. And everything I do out of love, and everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fan mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm in the mix what's new, it's tune. Hey, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more via. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more via so. Hey. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more via. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got crop ski, not ski.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball.